All right, I'm doing a deck tech here with my older brother, Brad Nelson. How you doing? And in person.
I know.
This is something we haven't been able to do in a long time. So you're playing mono green aggro in standard. Something I very much would have not expected from you because, well, you've been very vocal about Izzet. You played it at the SCG Invitational. So tell me a little bit about why you played this deck.
So I was going to play Izzet until about 12 hours before deck registration, and I audibled to switch to mono green without testing it. Yes, and so this week I've been trying to learn the deck a little bit. I didn't play it before. I have my reasons. I don't know if they're good.
Okay.
So to make the story as short as possible, I thought that Izzet was starting to get so focused on white and itself that it was leaving this. I feel like there's this door for mono green to abuse all the Izzet players.
Okay.
You're still bad against white, but in this tournament where I think a lot of the best players are going to be on Izzet, and if I want to beat them, I want the deck advantage. I went with the green machine.
Okay, green machine. Yeah, maybe some of these Izzet decks are cutting Burning Hands, maybe Cyclone Summon or
Fading
something
Hope.
like that. Yeah, that's a huge one. So, all right, let's get into this first slide here. This is kind of the cheaper stuff that makes mono green tick. We've seen Ranger Class, Sculptor Winter, and Werewolf Pack Leader, but Ascendant Pack Leader is kind of the only new early drop that we got from here. Tell me a little bit about this one.
Yeah, Crimson Vow gave mono green a real boon in Ascendant Pack Leader because it's that one drop that can let you play something early on the draw against mono white, which is the worst spot for mono green, and that's why mono white is so favored. Is if mono green plays a 2-drop and it gets exiled, plays a 3-drop and it gets killed, the game's over. They just beat you down. But this thing can come down and block the early thing. And now on the flip side, against Izzet or control decks, just having that 1, 2, 3, 4 curve is so important for damage output. If mono green doesn't get that 1-drop, it just deals way less damage, and sometimes Izzet can just answer. So it's just great to have a 1-drop. Now we only play 3 because drawing 2 in a lot of spots can be pretty weak.
Yeah, and I mean, there was really no other 1-drop you could play before, just Spare Sentinel sometimes, but that was never, that didn't really last too much, so.
No.
All right, let's take a look at this next slide, and this is kind of where the power comes in. Once again, we've seen a lot of these creatures before, Mammoth, Old Girl Troll, and Azeka's Chariot, but Ulvenwald Oddity is another haste threat that we have, kind of, you know, taking a questing beast role almost. Tell me a little bit about this card and why you only had 2.
I only have 2 because that's what my team put in the deck.
Okay.
But if I had to
really
guess
phone
why,
this one in, huh, bro?
if I had to guess why there's 2 in the deck, no, it's just a very powerful card against Izzet. It's a role player in that matchup. Just something that you can play that gets haste. Like what you're trying to do is you're trying to put more threats attacking than they have time to answer them, and that's how you win those games. And so this card is just good at doing that. Now, it is a card that you board out a lot against other decks, but it's also the trample threat you need. Like the new Sorin makes little 1/1s. That thing, you need trample to get past it. So.
Yeah, that is good. And I mean, you know, Blizzard Brawl with that, being able to get a trample haste indestructible creature seems pretty nice at times. So.
And I have once flipped it and attacked with a hasty chariot, so it does happen.
I love it. Okay, so then we'll take a look at this last slide here. This is just kind of the disruptive spells that we have. You have the fight spells, 2 Snakeskin Veils. Pretty sure that is definitely for like the Izzet matchup, right? Just being able to hedge against that. But I'm actually getting a question brought in from the desk here that we wanted to ask. Yeah.
Props.
So first of all, I heard you recently took 5th through 8th at the last SCG Invitational. Congrats for that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, really happy. But it's been brought to my attention just now, you know, I just got this, that your younger brother actually placed 1st in that event. Do you think it's finally time to pass the torch?
Because I'm the competitor and he's the commentator? No!
Okay.
No!
That's what, okay, I'm getting word now that we're actually out of time here, so that's been Brad Nelson playing mono green in standard here. Back to you.